before burning it?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't the festival that banned it. The Melbourne International Film Festival programmed the film after having watched it, obviously, and then because of my previous film had been screened at the Melbourne International Film Festival, Otto, and was quite popular, but the classification board read the description of the film, and based on the description, they asked for a copy to watch. And after they watched the screener, they decided not to grant it an exemption for the festival, which effectively banned the film in Australia.
I have one question.
Yeah. We'll give you a mic.
There is
Yeah, good evening. The music of the soundtrack of the film is really impressive. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you work about it? Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, I really should have told Olivier to quiet me because it wasn't loud enough, but because it is very central to the film. I generally work by putting out notices on the internet that I'm working on a specific kind of film and looking for certain kinds of music, and people send me music through the internet, and then I choose music from those submissions, which is how I met Franz. She saw that I was looking for music for a hardcore gay zombie movie, and she thought she had a song that fit the bill, so she sent it to me, and I used it. And I did have one composer, Kevin D. Hoover, who I met on Facebook. He composed some music specifically for the film, and I asked him to do it in a specific style, which is Tangerine Dream from the 70s and Giorgio Moroder soundtracks from the 70s. I told him to watch Paul Schrader's Cat People and William Friedkin's Sorcerer, which is a Tangerine Dream soundtrack, and I asked him to compose music in that style, so he contributed 6 tracks in that style. And then another friend of mine from New York, Michael Carlson, did the more orchestral music, and he did the arrangement of Chopin's Nocturne, and he contributed all the orchestral music.
Yeah, hello. While I was looking at the movie, I thought a lot about David LaChapelle's work because of the saturated colors, wide-angle lens, and body paintings and stuff. How much did his work influence you?
Not a lot. He's not my favorite photographer. Although I love his documentary, Rise. I think it's brilliant. So maybe it's just kind of a certain Baroque kind of extreme style. He does a lot of stuff with primary colors and blood, but I wasn't thinking of him specifically.
Et François, je crois savoir que vous avez largement contribué au look de votre personnage, du zombie.
En français ou en anglais?
En français.
En français. Oui, moi j'ai beaucoup réfléchi à la mutation du personnage en fait. Sur chaque jour de tournage, on a changé à chaque fois la couleur de la peau, on a changé les dents, on a changé. Il y a eu plein de nuances différentes en fait. Même la matière qu'on a mis sur la peau était différente chaque jour. Parce que le make-up artist c'était assez expérimental dans son approche avec moi, donc à chaque fois on changeait de matière sur le corps, donc c'était assez intéressant. Et je disais c'est ce qui me plaisait pas aussi, ça m'arrivait. Je sais ce que je veux pas.
It was torture. We tortured him basically. It took like 2 to 3 hours every morning to apply the makeup, and it was in the summer. We shot it in August. It was very hot, and
yeah, but you said that I was a soldier or something like that.
Yes, yeah. He took it like a man.
Yeah.
shy. Quelque chose qui m'étonne un peu, François, c'est j'ai appris que vous aviez aussi tourné dans, enfin, c'est pas votre premier film d'horreur, puisque vous avez fait une petite participation dans un des épisodes de la série Saw. Comment vous êtes retrouvé? Saucisse, oui. Comment vous êtes retrouvé dans Saucisse?
Oui, en fait, non. Il y a eu quoi, une demi-journée de tournage, il y avait un script. J'avais des lignes, mais il se trouve que au montage, bon, j'ai quand même été gardé au montage 15 petites secondes, et qu'on m'a coupé ma voix au montage. Mais j'étais quand même content d'avoir fait l'expérience, oui.
C'était votre première incursion dans le cinéma traditionnel, comme on dit.
Une grosse équipe de tournage, plein de monde, plein de fourmis, partout, qui travaillent.
Très différent de Et les zombies.
Oui. Mais c'est bien, mais j'étais pas terrifié, c'est intéressant.
What was the importance of LA, just in the whole?
LA for me is sort of my spiritual homeland. Even though I'm from Toronto, there's something about LA that I've always been drawn to because of the way it's represented in Hollywood movies. But then when you go to Los Angeles, you realize, and I've spent a lot of time there, you realize there's this kind of seedy underbelly to the city that sort of runs parallel to the Hollywood industry, that is quite bizarre, can be very decadent, very extreme. It's kind of a strange inversion of the dream of Hollywood can turn quickly into the nightmare of LA. So, which was one of the inspirations for the film was when I made Hustler White there, I would notice these homeless people on the street who would have, tattered clothes and these guys with their shirts open, and you would see they were totally muscular and kind of had like washboard stomachs like underneath their tattered clothes. And I always wondered why, like how did someone come to LA wanting to be an actor or a model, and they ended up like on the street homeless because they either had a drug addiction or some kind of mental illness or something. So there's something about LA that it promises this kind of Hollywood dream, but there's a very kind of negative, bizarro world lying underneath.